behind you.
Okay, so we'll leave them where they are.
Yeah.
Just leave them where they are.
Although, the only thing I'm curious, is there a pressure difference between left and right?
acquired.
Eagle 1, first strike. You have permission to engage the target.
Warning.
The following video contains explicit language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
And here we go, folks. How is everyone today? Welcome, Kat. I see you're awake. Your hair's all curly again.
Yep.
Okay. Just a lazy day. Didn't feel like doing anything with it. Just shook it out and went. So what that seems to be the anyway. All right. Well, how much has happened? Got to talk a lot about Saturday's little event, right? That's been in the news pretty much 24/7 for the past couple of days. I removed myself from most media yesterday. I went shooting in the morning. My son had his awards banquet with for his clay sports team yesterday afternoon. And then I went fishing last night and caught a couple of fish. I think my wife's eating them for lunch. So I removed myself from most media yesterday. Didn't really interface with anything. Didn't watch anything. Didn't, just got up this morning, started going through the news, and man, what a shit show, guys. What a shit show. Can't even begin to start. I don't know where to start, but we're going to dive right in and see what kind of truth we can find. And a conspiracy theorist Kat here should have a lot going on here because, man, the conspiracy theories are ripe, bro. It's crazy the amount of misinformation, disinformation, and kind of sort of information coming out. What's interesting to me is the initial reaction from pretty much every media outlet was complete misinformation. I think CNN even said that Trump tripped. Okay, that was dumb. And there was, some other interesting comments, but none quite as interesting as the trips. I think MSN said it was a disturbance. There's a disturbance at a rally. It wasn't a disturbance. I mean, it was, but it's a little bit more than that. Very interesting stuff. And then we've come out with so many. There's so much mythology going on right now. My favorite one right now that I can't find any video of anywhere. We have video of pretty much every step of this thing except supposedly, Kat, and I may not know. Maybe there is video out there. I just haven't found it yet. Supposedly, there was an officer that actually confronted this guy, and who then turned his, pointed his rifle at the officer, and the officer retreated, and that's when the guy turned around and just started shooting at Trump. Now, I think this is a complete horseshit. First of all, if you have an armed man on a roof, you're gonna have your gun in your hand, right? Like cops. The first thing the cops gonna do is man with a gun. Okay, I'm getting my gun out. Right? That's how that works. And so there would have been an exchange of gunfire first. The sniper that was on the roof did not report seeing the second officer. There's no drone footage of this officer that supposedly confronted him. And in the video that's posted by the people who told the police about the shooter, they have video of the guy climbing up and getting into position. And next thing you hear, the shots ring out. There's no officer that climbs up that ladder. There's no video of that. So it seems to be there's a discrepancy in the story. I think it's a convenient one because I think that they're trying to give a reason for the ineptitude. It's also come out that the Secret Service sniper that shot and put a bullet in the brain pan of the would-be assassin, said that he had and I argued against this the other day, but apparently he did in fact have the shooter in his sights for 3 full minutes at least, waiting for approval to shoot this guy. Now, once the shots rang out, he gets to do whatever he wants, but he had to have approval before shoot. Yeah. That's fucking funny, Kevin. Damn, Kevin's already lit today. He's lit. He's had a week. We've had a weekend over in the Rotary world, and Kevin's probably spying for a fight. And but so the video, and I had a conversation with a friend of mine this morning. I'm only going by the video. There's enough video out there that we have pretty much 100% documentation of this event. I don't really give a shit what the news says. I really don't care what any press release says. I don't care. I'm literally not listening to any of the news. I'm only watching the actual YouTube footage from people who were there and uploaded it. And I'm only actually looking at footage that was uploaded that day, because I don't want to get into any of this touched up, edited, deep fake bullshit that would have been uploaded like 2 days later or some shit like that, So, and what it clearly shows to me is that they had ample what it seems to be now. Now, again, I'm only going by in this comment, I'm only going by what the Secret Service sniper reported to someone. I'm sure, it's a reporter or whatever in his interview, that he had his scope on target for at least 3 minutes. That dude should have been dead, like 100%. But I understand, and this is the only thing I'm going to give the Secret Service in this situation. They have to work with a lot of different agencies. Not everybody knows what's going on, and they do need to check and see if it's not a police or dot mil or one of Trump's own security team's personnel that has changed position or moved into the wrong position. And they need to figure that out before the guy just shoots somebody, shoots a cop doing his job. So I get that in the friendly fire. You don't want the friendly fire dynamic, right? So I get it. But as of right now, this hey, thanks, Briar Wolf, man. I appreciate that comment. Well, hopefully we will have a really good stream today. We've got a lot of I'm burning through this because at this point, so much has been said about the assassination attempt that I really don't care anymore. We understand it. Trump went and golfed the next day. That's a better story. That badass motherfucker got up the next day and went and kept his tea time. and then he came back and he said, "No, you're not canceling you're not canceling anything. You're not changing my schedule. We go as planned. Fuck all y'all." Basically, that's what he's saying. Just saying, dude he ain't scared, right? That dude he's got him. So anyway, Kevin says the undocumented officer said he thought he was in a school, so that's why he didn't shoot him. That's fair. That's fair. And he comes back with, did the guy appear to be dressed like a sanctioned officer or a service member? See, that's the problem is you have plainclothes guys, you have guys that are milling, and supposedly the guy had been in the crowd. Like he had been in the crowd. So I don't know, man. I don't know. But what I do know is Trump, took a little nick to the ear. I'm just going to be honest here. I think most people would have shit their pants. At least pissed them. I'm just telling you, man. You come to that realization that you're this close to not existing anymore. But Trump stood up, asked where his fucking shoes were. Where's my shoes? I need to get my shoes. That's also a boss move right there. Like, I don't understand why he didn't have his shoes on. I'm guessing that he takes them off when he's doing the speech because, you know, it's maybe more comfortable. I don't know. Maybe his feet sweat. Who knows? I don't know. But he took his shoes off. Maybe Kat can enlighten us on the shoes off thing. Women take their shoes off all the goddamn time. But Trump, like a boss, says, I need to get my shoes. And then he stands up. He gives a now iconic fist pump. You know, can't use that for truth to power anymore. That's now bring it on, bitches. You didn't get me. And I'm sure that there's somebody in Hillary's office right now wondering I lost my train of thought. I got a text and I just lost my train. Anyway, Hillary's gonna, unhappy that the operation didn't go as planned. That's just a joke, folks. Don't take it so hard. Yeah, she could have come off when the Secret Service jumped on him. So, how did he even get set up? Dude, I don't. I mean, most people would have just been like, I'm staying down. People are shooting. He just stood right back up. He's like, yep, I got this, bro. I got this. Yeah, the Secret Service definitely could have knocked his shoes off. They tackled the shit out of him. That's right. Take a shot at the king. You better not miss. And they missed. And now, I'm just telling you, all the fence sitters, all the guys who were on the rail, they're not on the rail anymore. They're over here. Like I've not heard anything else all weekend. I mean, people I know that were like, yeah, I don't know, man. I may not even vote this election because the two bad choices, all that kind of bullshit. Yeah. So this is what happened, Fredo. We have video documentation of this now. That dude was in the crowd. We don't know whether he had stashed the gun on the property when he came in or earlier or whatever, or whether he just went back to his car and got it. But at some point, he leaves the crowd. The next time you see him is in a video where he is climbing this access ladder onto the roof of this building. And the people are videoing this, and they go to police officers and they say, hey, there's a guy climbing on the building with what looks like a rifle bag, right? This is all on YouTube. You can go find it. X. Try it on X. Because X isn't deleting shit right now. Like, there's not going to be any government, hiding of information. Elon Musk has now come out 100% Trump all the way. Like, I don't know if you saw the news this morning, but Elon Musk is 100% in Trump's corner. Like, if the Dems had any hope of suppressing anything that Trump does on Twitter forever, that's gone. Musk is 100% in the Donald's corner. Just telling you. That's the way it is. So the video's out there. You can go watch it. Yeah, don't believe me. Go watch the video. The guy climbs up on the roof. He gets into position. He's sitting there. Supposedly, the guy is confronted by a cop. Now, there's no video of that I've found. Now, I haven't spent 5 fucking hours looking for it, but in like a 20 or 30 minute search and looking through all the video, I could not find any video showing a cop climbing up the ladder and saying, hey, you, what are you doing? And getting a gun pointed at him. That's just a report from the police. I personally think it's a bag of bullshit because nobody wants to be called out for not doing their damn job. That's my opinion. Until we get video to change it, I don't give a shit. Again, I'm not paying any attention to the news. I'm not paying any attention to press reports. I'm not paying any attention to Twitter posts. I'm not paying any attention to any of that shit because we have actual video, uncontaminated, uploaded by the people that were there that corroborate the video. All corroborates each other for the most part, and that's what we got. I don't need the press on this. I honestly haven't even looked at a mainstream news article about it at all. I don't care because it's all on YouTube and X. So fuck those guys. Fuck the story. The story is the story, right? So, and of course, they have pictures of Trump yesterday playing golf. He probably told him, like, hey, do you know how hard it is to get a fucking tee time here? I'm not fucking missing this. Fuck you. We're going to go play golf. So, so that's, you know, I don't know that it was an inside job. I mean, there's enough holes in security these days that you can get in there. So, so the problem, Roman King, the thing about if the guy had the firearm stash, the Secret Service do a very comprehensive search of the grounds. So he most likely just brought it in, had it in the trunk of his car. It probably wasn't secret. So normally, my understanding is at these events, normally the Secret Service mostly deals with people who come in. So you'll have like 5 cops and 2 or 3 Secret Service agents at each entry point, and everybody gets checked coming in. And so and before the event, they check fucking everything. They go through every barn, every building. They lock down shit that people could get into, and all of that. So it does look like maybe they overlooked something, but more likely he somehow had it in the trunk of his car or under the back seat or something. And when they checked his car coming in, it was there and they didn't see it, or it was hidden in such a way that they couldn't find it on their cursory inspection. So, and it, you know, but we don't know that, right? We don't know that. So, yeah, I don't want to go too far into the mythology. The thing is that people are starting to go into like fucking random ass bullshit that I'm like, every time I hear it, I'm like, wait, what? The one thing that I do want to know is why no drone footage has been released. You know, they've got it. You know, they had drones in the air. Where's that footage? And I think the thing is, I don't think you'll ever get to see the footage. So that this is a thing about the security zone. The security zone is supposed to be out past a given distance, and usually it's like a quarter of a mile or further. Like it's pretty damn far away, half mile, something like that. And you're not, and they check every building, they check everything, and in this case, and obviously this was a rural area, you know, so it's a little more difficult. So I don't know. I'm just not getting in. I'm not getting mired down in the details of this. The guy had a firearm. He got in there. He was obviously in the crowd. There are pictures of him in the crowd from early in the thing. And yeah, I'm not gonna go down rabbit holes too far right now with this, but yeah, but I would like to see the drone footage. You know, they have it. It's got to be out there. I'd love to see it. So anyway. But in other Trump news, which is actually more interesting to me, I mean, the assassination attempt is interesting because it proves that Trump has a massive set of balls, and he just doesn't give a fuck. He's gonna, you know, he just stood right back up and started talking, and so that's the coolest thing about the whole thing. But what's even cooler than that, you may not be aware of this, but the classified documents case down in Florida, where he had the documents at Mar-a-Lago, which was the Dems' biggest federal case that they really had against Trump, except for the Jan 6 thing. But the Jan 6 thing's falling apart too. But that case was dismissed this morning. 100%. It's gone. Do you hear about that, Kat?
No.
You hadn't heard about that?
No,
Yeah.
no, not that one.
The judge, the district court, the federal court judge completely dismissed the case because she found that the special prosecutor, and I can't remember his name. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Agent Smith, Agent Jack Smith, who was a special counsel to do this case, he had no standing to do so. And the court that granted his ability to investigate Trump didn't have the ability to grant that ability for there to even be an investigation. So and they ruled it as unconstitutional. So for this to go forward, they're going to have to prove that it was constitutional for the investigation to even take place, and they're not going to be able to do that. So that shit's dead, as we all knew it would be. And there you go. So and next up will be the case against Trump in the Jan 6 incitement. I think he's going to walk on that. There's no way, when you actually listen to the totality of the comments, you can't get to where the leftists have said that he got to, because they only take specific blurbs out of context and out of order to come up with the agenda or the narrative that they need. So that's very encouraging this morning. Trump is one by one. All of the cases against Trump are going away. He will easily beat the New York case on appeal. I don't know. Obviously, it was a politically motivated thing to in New York to have him. They're having. I think his appeal is. I think they've scheduled it for late September, but they'll end up pushing it back further, and that's done on purpose. They do not want him to go to court and win that appeal pre-election. They have to extend it out because they know they're going to lose on appeal. And but yeah, so special prosecutor Smith, he fucked up. Actually, the people who appointed Smith fucked up, and then he fucked up by taking the job. Sometimes you just shouldn't take a job. You should just say, no, I'm not doing that. Sounds bad. Sounds like I'm going to get handed my nuts at some point, and I don't want that to happen. So nobody wants that. But that case, the classified documents case, is completely dismissed. That will no longer trouble us. Obviously, the rhetoric argument. Have you seen this, Kat, where they're talking about the rhetoric that Biden and basically every other Democrat has been using, labeling Trump as the biggest threat to, the biggest threat to the country. He's a threat to the nation. He's a tyrant. They've attributed a lot of things that he never said to him. And so there's a very real case of that rhetoric that's backfired on them, and now they're all having to walk it back, because it is entirely possible that Trump can make a case that because of their rhetoric, because of their labeling him as a detriment, as a demon, as all of these things, because of that labeling, he could very easily have a case against them in this assassination attempt, especially if they find any writings where that fellow, you referenced that material, which they very well could. So that's he did that. That's true. We don't think he knew what that meant anymore, but he did say that he said the words. He said the words he was meant to say. So, and so that's really good. Really good. Oh, why am I getting a phone call? Kat, you're gonna have to talk for a minute.
Okay. So there was a show or a movie or something a while back on Netflix that was basically making the hero the person that off the president. So that can radicalize someone who's a little unstable mentally. Things like that need to be held accountable. Held accountable, because it seems like they're trying to manipulate people with their rhetoric to do crazy things like this to deal with Trump. In my opinion, that's what it looks like.
I don't think you're wrong. So,
And did you see the there's like a guy who claims to have been like talked to God or something, and said supposedly a couple months before this happened that Trump was going to get shot. It would graze his ear and blow his eardrum. Like basically detailed exactly what happened, and that he would fall. And then when he falls, he finds God, and then he'll come up and he's going to eventually win or something like that. Right. So this guy said that supposedly months ago, and it went viral right after this happened because it was like exactly what he said. But
well, Trump has acknowledged the fact publicly. He's like, I'm supposed to, I don't know if he said the exact words, but he basically said, I'm supposed to be dead. And he called him a miracle he wasn't. And so, that's accurate that Trump did say that.
yeah, but like they're saying, like the guy who's claiming this, because people can't really say that they saw this video before this happened to Trump. So they're saying that could be like some sort of thing where like maybe they can backdate videos somehow or whatever. And then this
I
is
can't
like,
say that I ever heard of it.
yeah. But like even Teriak posted it, he found the video. So it's not just my algorithm. Lots of people are seeing this now and posting it like, oh look.
I bet your algorithm's really hilarious with all of
it's
your
crazy
conspiracy theory nonsense.
Yeah, lots of crazy stuff. It's a good time.
It's a good time for all of you conspiracy theory folk.
Yes,
So.
It's a good time for conspiracies. People are crazy. It's fun.
It is. The Secret Service also claims that resources were diverted from Trump to protect, wait for it, Jill Biden. Jill Biden. So, actually, pardon me. I'm misspeaking. The Secret Service are reporting that claims that resources were diverted from Trump rally to protect Jill Biden are wrong. However, it does actually seem the case that he had less security than normal. And wait. Yeah, so apparently there's a Real Clear Politics White House and national political correspondent Susan Crabtree. I'm assuming that's a reporter. They could have just said reporter, but they got a like 10 fucking words there. Said that her sources told her that that those resources were diverted away from Trump to protect the first lady. And apparently, that was corroborated by two sources within the Secret Service community, and that there were supplemental agents from different field offices providing security at the rally because Trump's regular detail has been overworked, some working 7 days straight, and only two counter snipers. Two counter snipers is ridiculous. Welcome, Sarah. How are you today? So, and let's see. So what's this guy's job? Chief of Communications for the Secret Service has said that's wrong and that just doesn't happen that way. But literally multiple sources are saying that there were fewer Secret Service agents there than there should have been, or that were normal, and all this other stuff. So it's just kind of an interesting deal. Apparently and one of the reasons why they thought that the kid might have been a sniper to begin with, or an agent to begin with, is Secret Service was subsidized with Homeland Security investigations agents, so nobody knew those guys. I'm doing well, Sarah. Thanks for asking. We're gonna kind of move away from this from the assassination attempt topic for good here in just a minute, but yeah, so that's all interesting stuff. Yeah, that's well, yeah, that's the thing, and they won't even get fired. Like, it was funny because there was all these people on like Twitter and Facebook and all these places. Oh yeah, their heads are going to roll at Secret Service. No, it won't. It's a government job. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. They don't care. So, yeah. Let's see what else. I watched the video from Andrew versus Andy Green, or Adam Green. Adam Green. Oh my God, that's the funniest fucking thing I've seen in ages. The moderator lost his shit and was intended to rage terminate the debate, and he was going to kick Andrew, but he ended up kicking Adam, which was his buddy, which was fucking more hilarious. It's very funny. Anyone see the U-Hauls in Home Depot parking lot unloading the PF for their march? Who's PF? What's PF? What's PF? Also, have you seen another thing that's interesting? Is they're getting a little closer to being able to allow undocumented immigrants to vote. They're not sure they can get it done by congressional approval, so they're going to try Patriot Front. Okay, I did not see that. What's the significance of that? Did they just like bring them in under robots in disguise or something? Oh, interesting. So it seems like there was something in Nashville about those guys recently. And I did hear something about these guys that they pictures of them somewhere, and for some reason that was important. I forget what it was. Yeah, I got that. I got that. Okay. Hate group. It's a hate group. Okay. Interesting. Everyone think they're feds? Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. What do you think, Kat? What's your conspiracy?
Definitely fed.
Take on it. Everyone's a fed, right? You're a fed.
Definitely. Yeah, for sure. But like, that makes sense. That's what I would do. That's what they always do. To destabilize a movement, they make a movement that sounds the same, that's all crazy, to make them look bad. Meh.
But which they? There's a lot of theys out there.
CIA, FBI. What other countries do it?
Ooh, maybe it's Russia. Maybe they didn't like my comments.
I mean, would Russia be for or against Trump?
Yeah. Okay.
Probably for.
That's what a Fed would say. That's literally gonna be my my answer from now on. Somebody tells me something I don't want to hear. That's what a Fed would say. That's how I'm gonna win debates from now on.
Ooh,
I had
my
some
next
great debates.
t-shirt.
Huh?
My next T-shirt.
Your next T-shirt is that's what the Feds are gonna say. Are you making these T-shirts?
Yes.
You make those T-shirts?
No, I buy them.
Oh, okay. I just asked you if you make them.
No. But I will make some.
That would be cool though. If you did that, that'd be really cool. Total psyop. It's so hard to tell what is and isn't a psyop. That means everything's a psyop.
I mean,
The original meaning of they and
anything
them.
that goes viral is probably a psyop.
Yeah. So my wife has had a friend of hers in visiting. It's I get they worked in the same kind of industry. I'm not really sure how my wife met her. Probably at like some function industry. I don't know, whatever. But she's a older lady that is divorced. She's dating. We had some very interesting conversations yesterday about all kinds of things. She denies that it's hard for women in her age range to date and find good men. And I'm like, well, literally all the data suggests that that is not the case. Maybe it's just you. I don't know. So, but yeah. All women on the internet are feds except Grace Thorpe. Grace Thorpe is not a fed. Her dad might be. You ever wonder why he gets arrested? Where does he really go? Does he really go to jail? Maybe he just goes and makes a report. Maybe he just goes and makes a report. Sarah's definitely a fed. The Raging Tomato is definitely a fed. 100%. The Thorpes are crazy. They're nuts. So we had a lot of interesting discussion. I'm going to try and have her on the show. She's going to be really, she'll be really funny. So. She's super nice, which is why we were able to have all of these discussions, and some of them were pretty interesting. Anson Knowles is anti-Fed, which makes you a Fed. No, I'm just kidding. Can all the Feds in the chat please just raise your hands and let me know? It doesn't matter. We're all Feds. No, do not. Grace Thorpe is no longer allowed in my channel or presence if I can avoid it. She's nutso. I don't like, it's a little crazy, not too bad. A lot of crazy, bad. A little crazy is not the end of the world. Feds everywhere. That's right. All right. So Cap, how was your weekend? What did you do? How did you terrorize your husband this weekend? That poor man.
No, he was fine.
Did he ask for an angel shot in the bar so that people knew that you were abusing him?
No.
No? Should have.
No. We just did some, rants on the streams, and that's it. Just a regular weekend talking crap on the internet.
I saw that you and Teriak and somebody else had a stream yesterday.
Yes. Yeah, I forced my sister.
You have a sister?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Huh. Interesting. Like a full sister, half sister. What is
A stepsister.
stepsister? Okay.
No blood, but still my sister.
Okay. Is she
Yep.
nice?
Yep.
Oh, is she the one that thinks you're? No, it's your husband's sister that thinks you're a demon, right?
Not a demon. No. She
Whatever.
just a fight about school for the kids.
Right. Just a fight. Whatever. That's
Yeah.
woman prattle for. We went to war.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Is she a Fed?
Maybe. Which one?
Is your stepsister a Fed? Is she keeping eyes on you?
No, but she is a passport bro.
She's a passport bro? She goes and marries men in other countries?
That's her plan. She wants to leave the country, so she's trying to find someone outside.
Why is that? What this is interesting. This is neat. What kind of psychosis are we talking here?
She just doesn't like American men. And she doesn't like America. She doesn't like the food here. She doesn't like...
Is she not American?
She's the same as me. She's Cuban and Persian.
I see. But she's your stepsister.
Yeah. Her dad and my dad are Persian. Our moms happen to both be Cuban. Yep. It's a thing.
This is okay. Which country does she want to go to? Persia or Cuba?
She wants to go to like Argentina, South America.
Argentina?
I know, it's weird.
That's not weird. That's fucking psychotic.
Peru. She wants to just get out of here.
Peru?
Yeah. What? It's not my choice. She lives in these places. And she likes it way. Yeah, she like
She like what are the what is it?
She works online, so she travels.
Oh, I see. She vote Democrat?
No. She
Does she
lost
vote?
all of her friends for not being a Democrat. All of them.
But does she vote?
Trump.
But she doesn't like America.
It's not that she wishes it was different, but our food and our water and all that stuff is a mess. And, makes her sick when she's here. When she's over other countries, she loses tons of weight. Her skin clears. She doesn't have health problems. No chronic pains. I mean, you can't argue with that.
Interesting. We know a dude from Argentina.
Who? Is he single?
Probably.
Is he cute? Let's hook him up.
Know. Just make it happen. Make it happen. Tell AC to get in here, submit a resume, bio. Make that happen. Hey, welcome. Welcome, legendary CEO. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. That's awesome. We might make a love connection. Yeah, who doesn't like steaks or burgers? How are you getting bad food? I don't understand this. What are you talking about? How do you get bad food? I never get bad food. But I only eat like 5 things too. So I mean, it's pretty easy.
Well, when she goes to South America, there's literally a farm stand.
We have farm stands here,
but it's picked. We don't have them in Miami. None.
See that? So what you need to do is you got to get out of Miami. Actually, just getting out of Florida.
But we like,
unless you're not
if
retired.
we're gonna be here, we want to be in Florida.
Why? It's a retired person capital of the world.
It's a Latin place, and we're Latin people.
But there are Latins everywhere.
Yeah, but not Cubans. We need to be around our people.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Well, the other thing is, it's just you can't admit our so-called healthy food is not healthy. You have to go pay 10 times the price. It's
No,
super
you don't.
cheap everywhere there.
Well, in Miami, sure, yeah. I can go look at the face of the cow that's going to be my beef for next year.
Beef I can get. Beef is no problem. But if you want anything other than beef and
Like what?
eggs,
Like what?
if you want to make a salad one day, if you want
The
to.
guy grows lettuce right over there.
We
That's
don't
like
have that here.
not
We
even
can't
half a
even
mile
grow
from me.
vegetables here. So we have to rely.
You can't grow vegetables. Why can't
This
you
is
grow
Florida. It's tropical. So we can grow tropical fruits.
vegetables? But lettuce will grow anywhere.
No.
Yeah, all I'm hearing is like a bunch of excuses. But I mean, there's a guy right behind my kids' preschool. There's a literally like 5 acres of corn.
Well, we don't have that here.
I'm sorry.
And in
Don't
order
live
to get
there.
that, well, we
Move-
want to live here.
Move deep into this. Move deep into
Texas. Where do you live?
US.
Texas? Where?
Tennessee.
Tennessee? No.
Tennessee. It's the best place. It's actually full because you have to apply to get in now, but
That's
I
fine.
put in a good word for you. You have chicken.
I mean, I went to like almost Tennessee and I didn't like any of the food there. Like maybe if you find like a farmer's market, but in the grocery stores, it was pretty sad.
Yeah, I don't know. I all I'm hearing is a lot of excuses and not a lot of action.
Well, I mean, I used to have my own chicken, so I got eggs. So that was good.
Okay. It's hard to mess up eggs though, really.
Yeah. We got them so healthy that the eggshells were so hard you couldn't barely crack it without a hammer.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah, I think most of it we have even berries, apples. We have apple orchards here. We don't do oranges, but oranges are bad for you, so I don't do oranges.
We used to have a mulberry tree, but then it got covered in bird mites.
What's that?
Bird mites. Like the wild birds would come to eat the berries and they drop mites. I've tried everything. I've tried growing my own food. I've tried all this stuff, and I just end up getting all sorts of bugs and weird stuff.
Well, you have to use like something to control the bugs.
Well, that's why I can't do it, because the pesticides, if you're going to use pesticides, what is the point of organic? You're just dousing yourself with chemicals.
No, there's other things than chemicals that keep bugs away.
For bird mites, I found nothing but something called permethrin or something like that, and that's crazy.
Permethrin?
Yeah, that's
I wouldn't
crazy
put that
toxic.
on food. That's not smart.
Yeah, I'm not a farmer. I'm not claiming to be like top farmer. I don't have an
You're getting
acre.
called out, Kat. You're getting called out.
Okay, that's great. I don't have a lot of land we're talking here. I'm talking about I have enough room for one tree, maybe, and then like a small 6x6 garden bed, which every time something like is ripe, somebody eats it. And I'm not going to sit outside. We've tried
6x6.
Yeah, I don't have room. I'm in the city, so we don't have yards here.
I bet mint would get rid of the bird mites. Mint
No.
oil is like terrible for birds, and I mean, it keeps birds away too, but it definitely keeps ants and all kinds of little spiders and shit away for sure.
I mean, I was thinking about the hydroponics. I was going to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, there's always a way to deal with pests. Our people didn't die because they couldn't deal with pests.
Well, with me, I'm hyper allergic to all these bugs. So they will attack me and nobody else in the family.
I feel like that you're a very sensitive person, Kat. Very sensitive. Finely tuned. Highly trained to be highly trained. Did somebody say Florida? Are you in Florida, Siege? I feel bad for people who live in Florida, though. So bad. Except
What's bad about it other than the humidity and the bugs? Other than that,
bugs, snakes.
snakes are cool.
No, they're not cool.
I like snakes. I like snakes and
Alligators,
iguanas.
Florida
I like
man.
alligators. I like Florida men.
You like Florida man?
They're cool. They're fun. They can party.
They're fun.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're fun to watch on YouTube.
They have great stories.
They do have great stories. Daily rain.
It doesn't rain daily at all.
Well,
no.
you're in Miami. That's different. Yeah, grandma out there driving at 90 years old. That's pretty bad.
We don't really have a lot of in Miami. The older people are north. This is not where you retire. You don't retire in Miami. You retire up north.
Yeah. Everyone says rural Florida is cool, but the cities are screwed up garbage. That's pretty much everywhere.
I don't know. Whenever I leave, I miss it.
Yeah. Whenever you leave, you miss Miami.
Yeah, because I also like the people here. The people here, they, care about their appearance.
Hmm.
Like when you go
Do you
to
think other people don't?
No, have you been to like a theme park? Have you seen regular people, regular Americans?
I've been to a Walmart in Florida. Trust me, Florida's the worst place on
Okay,
earth.
Florida maybe, but Miami, it's different. Miami, you've got a different type of people.
That's a problem. They're degenerates. We don't want to be around.
Maybe degenerate, but at least like they put effort. They care about fitness. They're not gonna like be around with, I don't know. Yeah. Presentation is important here. That's more of a Latin thing. Yes, I'm very snooty. I guess. I mean, if I was super snooty, I wouldn't wear t-shirts. Like I'm the only one.
And you would brush your hair before you came on.
This is what I look like. What somebody said that I was culturally appropriating, but like this is how it grows out.
Who said you were culturally appropriating? That's
Cheeks
funny.
said I was culturally appropriating.
That's funny. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, everyone I know goes to the gym. It's not vanity to care about your health. Why? So like being obese is like good. I think, you should care a little bit. And I'm definitely not the fittest person, but like I care a little bit.
I'm not trying to win, brother. I find it hilarious. But do you like Florida women? That's okay. Screwed Up Rebellion's got one here. Hey, welcome. I hadn't seen you in the chat before. Try and take note of the regulars. I've seen King Philip before. Screwed Up Rebellion, welcome. So do you like Florida women?
I like my friends. So yeah, I like them. And I don't do well with like, the blondes and those type of girls. They don't like me.
That's very funny. Yeah, this is where my head was at right here. Miami's for degenerates.
I mean, you could say that, but my friends that I like consider like the good people, they were born and raised here and they don't act like that. The people that move in and stay like on the beach.
But hold on. Are we talking about in Miami proper? Are you like, or is this like a suburb of Miami?
It's Miami proper. Like my address is Miami, but it is a suburb within Miami. But I mean, everybody that I know grew up here, born and raised. And they're not degens. Do people move here and that are degens? Yes. Are there certain
Wes
types
Watson lives there.
Women? Huh?
Wes Watson lives there.
Well, I don't claim him.
Yeah. Actually, I think he splits between California and Florida. So both the degen capitals of the world. All he needs to do is add New York City and he will hit the trifecta.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's a lot of really nice people here, but they're not at the beach. They're not on the club scene. We don't go over there. There's like a whole area that the people who were born and raised here, we don't go. And that's where you see
don't
all
go
the
to the beach?
OnlyFans. No, there's beaches we go to, but I'm not gonna say what beaches I go to because they're family beaches. We don't want them to be attacked.
They're family beaches. You own them?
No, but like that's where the families go, not like the thong girls.
The what?
You know, like the thong girls.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, well, Miami has different things for different people, and the
And one
degenerate
of
part of
them
the
is
beach.
thong girls.
Yeah, there's a bunch of thong girls, and those are the ones who are looking for like their sugar daddies or whatever. We don't hang out over there. Do we drive by and look at them like we're looking at wildlife or like passing through a zoo? Yes, we do that. But we're not like interacting with it. Just like, oh my gosh, look at that one. Look at this one. Wow, look at that.
Hmm.
Yes, it is. It is a song. Yes, it's a song, the thong song, and that's probably based on Miami beaches. Those people.
All right, I didn't actually think that we would venture into thong girls today, so I don't have anything prepared for this. I agree with Kevin. It's fascinating insight. It's fascinating. It's very strange. So, sounds like a lot of cope right now.
I mean, say what it is. I've been here my whole life, and I don't know friends that go to clubs, go to bars, have sugar stuff.
Yeah.
Sugar baby, sugar dad. We don't have that around here. We just have like family people.
So Will Smith song doesn't apply
That's
to
about
your neighborhood?
the tourist areas. Just like I'm sure people in Manhattan are all wealthy. That doesn't mean everybody in New York is wealthy. I don't know.
I mean, in Manhattan, you kind of have to be because
Exactly. So like if you're in this
that's
like
not a
one
tourist area.
section, I think it's like that's where people want to go to see like, oh look, this is where wealthy people are. I would go there to look.
Miami is the nightlife capital of America. Really? I thought it was Vegas. Vegas, baby, Vegas. I'll be in Vegas tomorrow.
Vegas, I think, is like the strip joint capital.
Could be. LA is the porn capital, so or corn. Whatever.
Yeah. The booger sugar thing happened before I came of age, but that was a really big problem. They put every single cop, because all the cops were in on like the drug trade, they were getting kickbacks. So there was one point where they threw every single cop in the entire precinct in jail because they found that they were all getting kickbacks and stuff like that from the cartels. And then after they did that, all the booger sugar went away. And all of them went into jail. And I have friends of friends and friends who's like their dads went away to jail for like 20, 30 years.
I'm going to side with Chief Wahoo on this one. He doesn't mind the thong girls. It's better than the Speedo bros.
Yes. If a dude is in Speedos, that's an ick.
That's an ick. That's an instant red flag, right? Like that's not a red flag. That's like a red balloon, big red, like horizon. It's a red horizon. Anyway.
Yeah, it's just you run immediately.
Speedo bros. Run. Interesting.
And I don't care how fit they are. I don't care if they're in the Olympics and the swim team. I don't want to see it.
You're just not into a dick print right in your face. Is that what you're saying? Okay.
No.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah. Okay.
One of my best friend's moms, she married some guy who was like an Olympic swimmer.
Yeah.
And deep diver, and he won a lot of stuff. And he was like a Hispanic guy, ripped, 6-pack, whatever. He would be in gold Speedos every single day. He was her trophy husband. Gold Speedos every single day. He was the trophy husband. He would sit on the hammock in the back looking at the lake next to the pool all day long. And she would look at him
that's why you got to get out of Miami. What is wrong with you? There's no redeeming qualities. It's one of the ones that, you know, that's one of the cities God's going to nuke from Earth or from orbit.
I don't know. There is still a lot of families here. It's not. Look, he was in a Speedo, but he was a family dude.
That's no, that's not. No, fuck no, that's not how that works. Fuck no. No. It's the only way to be sure. That's right. Nuke it from orbit. It's the only way to be sure. That is correct. Yeah, it is sinking, kind of. It's getting eroded at least.
They've been saying that forever.
Yeah, they've been saying that degeneracy is bad forever too. Should we give up on that?
That's different. That's that whole like climate change stuff. And they'll be like, look how bad climate change is and blah, blah, blah. And they'll show like a picture of like high tide if they want to say the sea's rising, or low tide if it's like going down or whatever.
All right, Kat. So what's your conspiracy theory about Biden getting replaced? What do the spirits tell you there, Kat?
I don't know about spirits, but I think it's a little too late. I think they're going to try to just like run with it. I think Jill is running him and she's in control.
Well, yeah, I think that's obvious. Jill's what's up.
They're going to have to like off him or something to get rid of him. He's not going. She's not going to let it.
And Angel Berber, just as a point of fact, LA has rooftop Koreans and Miami doesn't seem to. So,
what's a rooftop Korean?
Well, you were alive during the Miami or the LA riots, right? Rodney King and all that.
April 26, 1992. There was a riot on the streets. Tell me, where were you? I was sitting home watching my TV. Or something like that. Was it that one?
Are you okay? Are you okay?
What?
Are you okay?
What? Is that the one?
Anyway, all right, hang on. I'm gonna show you the rooftop Koreans. I think I have something for this. You can speak. I'm not.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Have you ever heard of the rooftop Koreans?
No, never. No idea.
Okay. So in the LA riots, when everybody was, all the people were tearing stuff up and everything, the only place that did not get looted was Koreatown. That's because all the shopkeepers went on top of went up on their roofs and had their legally possessed firearms pointed in the general direction of the would-be evildoers. And so therefore their shops and businesses were not robbed or burned to the ground or any of the other bad things because of rooftop Koreans.
Nice.
And yeah. So pretty much that's what you need. You need you speak softly and you carry rooftop Koreans. And the pictures were great. The pictures of this were just awesome. And let's see if we have a clip. I think we got a clip. There we go. It's not a clip, it's a photo. There you go. During the LA riots, got rooftop Korean.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. So LA has rooftop Koreans. Miami, you guys don't seem to have rooftop Koreans. You need them though. Everybody needs to walk softly, speak softly, carry rooftop Koreans.
I don't know. I like how nobody here is into socialism. They're less likely to fall for that stuff. They didn't do the mandates. They didn't do all of that stuff. The police didn't do it, which was very impressive. They told the police, enforce this, enforce that. And the police are like, no, this isn't Cuba. And they refused. They didn't even pretend
What's up,
to do
Kevin?
it.
What do you mean? What's going on? Yeah, they did. They had the war bandanas, that's for sure. Rooftop Koreans greater than Kyle Rittenhouse, and you should always carry a Kyle Rittenhouse just in case. So, but yeah, the rooftop Koreans were pretty dope, honestly. They took none from nobody. You are not coming in here and destroying our businesses. So, and they didn't. It's weird how that works when you can defend your property. So, cat with the jokes, socialism. I think there is actually probably some socialism in Miami. It seems like
It's not from the Cubans. It's from, there's some other countries or like third, fourth generation that's been indoctrinated by like the public schools or colleges. Usually when they go to college out of state, bad things happen.
Interesting. Very interesting. Did you go to college, Kat?
Yes, in Miami.
In Miami? Okay. Interesting. All right. Well, so have you heard about the thing with how Bitcoin's supposed to go? You know, everybody keeps saying Bitcoin's going to go to the moon. And it has not yet. And one of the things they keep talking about is that the fact that the Germans have something like $3 billion in Bitcoin. And they've been, so I should preface this. This is not the German government. The German government didn't buy this, right? They confiscated it from criminals or probably like, maybe, the Allah Akbar crowd. I'm really not sure where did they get that from, but anyway, they have a bunch, and so they've been selling it off just in lumps here and there, and so Bitcoin is so a lot of people have speculated that because they released did they sell it off all yesterday? I didn't know that they had. I was looking for the latest news when they began selling it off. Well, so the rumor came out and that they were going to sell it off, and then they the government started selling it off, and they were all cheered up because they did not. It didn't seem to affect the value of the Bitcoin. Matter of fact, it made a slight gain. Now, I personally think that's because there was more Bitcoin in the market, and it was selling for a spot, and so that's all it did, right? And apparently, they have in fact sold, as far as we know, all of the Bitcoin in their wallet, and it looks like it has pushed down slightly, but it seems okay right now. But there was a lot of speculation about this, and the my personal opinion is that it doesn't matter because Bitcoin sucks. Oh, Glenn's here. What's up, buddy? How's it going?
Yo, what's going on?
Not much, man. We're just talking about that the Germans selling off a bunch of Bitcoin. So three
Oh, yeah.
3 billion worth. Yeah, 3 billion worth of Bitcoin hit the market. But it did not, and it was in theory they said it was going to cause Bitcoin to 300x. It was going to be like the biggest stimulant for the growth of Bitcoin, and it barely ticked the needle. So,
Yeah, I don't even know. Man, I hate all that stuff because
yeah,
I don't know anything about it. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, it's not tangible. It just doesn't make sense.
yeah, yeah.
I like
That's
assets.
true.
I like real assets, like assets,
Folding
like,
money.
like ass.
Okay.
I'm kidding. No, but like houses and businesses, like,
Yeah.
resources. I like those.
Yeah,
I
I
like
get
those
it.
assets
Yeah, I get it.
because those are tangible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like those you could see. The value.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I agree with
Bitcoin
that.
and stuff. I'm just like crazy. It's crazy how this invisible thing goes up in value, but nobody's ever seen it.
Oh, but they mine it, bro. They mine it.
Mine what?
Bitcoin. They mine Bitcoin.
Where's the Bitcoin mine? You show me a Bitcoin
Yeah,
mine.
that's right. That's right. I'm like, how do I know that? They're like, oh, it takes so long to mine one. And I'm like, oh, whatever. Maybe. I don't know. So, but
They must
how's your
not
day
got rid-
going, Glenn? I haven't, I barely talked to you yesterday. And then I haven't,
So
how's your day?
my computer.
You've been having some computer problems lately. I do know that.
I know. My video card needed to be replaced, and then I've known that it needed to be replaced. I've been having to deal with a little bit of sketch here and there every once in a while. Well, then I ordered a replacement, so the replacement came, but I was like, this is like a week ago it came, and I just haven't replaced the video card. I just haven't taken the time to do it. Last week I was up at Thor's, right? So I couldn't do it. So then I was gonna do my stream like right after whatever, and then my whole computer's like, got the blue screen of death, and it's like, and I was running through all the BIOS to see what's wrong with it. I'm like, oh, okay, it is the damn video card. Okay, I'll finally work on it now. So I did all that this morning.
Yeah.
Well, last night till this morning.
Yep. That's very interesting.
Yeah. So you leave to Vegas tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I leave for Vegas in the morning.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm actually, as soon as I get done with this, I've already got my traveling
Backpack
studio. Yeah, I already got my traveling studio ready to be packed away. I just need to pull this one light because I didn't want to buy another light, but got everything, camera, mic, all that stuff all set, ready to go. And
I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do on Thursday, you guys.
Thursday.
Yeah. Excuse me, I didn't mean to burp in your ears. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. What's up?
So I turned 40 on Thursday.
Oh, awesome, dude. Congrats.
But thank you. But here's the thing. My wife is with her mom. She's helping her get recover.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just me. And me, I just treat it like a normal fucking day. Right?
Right.
But I was like, okay, it is your 40th, Glenn.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
Like you're lucky that you even got to this far. Like, do you know, like,
right?
Like
yeah.
You shouldn't be
kind of an
here.
accomplishment, right?
Like, yeah, this is the big one. This is your 40th. Even though like nobody like, it's just not a big deal to me. But I'm like, all right, So what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
You know, so I could get a tattoo. I'm just coming up with ideas, right? Like I could go get a tattoo. But I don't have much space left except my ribs, and I got one rib done already, and that one's painful. So I guess I would have to do the other rib. Not really looking forward to that. Then I'm like, what else would I do? I was like, I could do a stream. You know, Thursday is my regular streaming day, anyways. But I'm like, should I be doing something? Like, I guess what it is like I've been getting crap for not having anything planned for my 40th.
Oh, okay.
And then now I'm like, shit, last minute, 3 days left. What the fuck do I do? Nothing. So, what did you do on your 40th, Kat? You're old as shit.
I don't celebrate birthdays. I am superstitious against them. I think if you celebrate it, it's like causing you to age. So I stopped.
Oh, you see this? I already aged. I'm old as fuck. Look at it.
Yeah, it can get worse. It always get worse. Don't do that pagan stuff.
What pagan stuff?
The candles and
I don't do anything
3 times.
I don't even like. I mean, I like my pagan friends. I don't do anything pagan.
Then don't have a birthday.
That's what I've been living my whole life like that already. I'm good with that. But I'm getting questioned. I'm like, wait a minute, and maybe they're right. Maybe they're onto something. This is 40.
No, it's not. It's just a number. Like, don't internalize that. Just throw it away. Just like, what 40? What are you talking about? No.
No, see,
25.
I don't mind my age. I get it. You girls have to worry about the age thing. You know,
you got to worry about it too, because then your
don't.
ankles are going to break. Your
No.
knees
I just
are gonna...
say physically fit enough to where that's not a problem. But the age, I could be 107 years old as long as I'm still able to lift and do all the stuff that I like to do. That ain't mean shit. Now, for you, 107 years old, you better look like you're 25 or your life is over. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, son, that's cold-blooded.
And I don't mean that. I don't mean that in a negative way. It's just because for women, it's just like it's different. Like if Al Pacino is still smashing at 82 years old and getting a woman
but
pregnant.
He looks like he's 82 years old.
It don't matter if he looks it. He's still
They're
getting
smashing the money, Glenn.
No, they're smashing the man for the money. Big difference.
It's the same. It's nasty.
All I'm saying, Grid,
I'd rather look like I'm 20 than 82.
Yes, you always want to. You want to look like you're 20 because beauty is the only currency in this world.
That's funny. That's pretty funny. So I don't know, man. I don't even remember what I did for my 40th, man. To be honest with you.
What'd you do for your 50th?
Nothing. It's not that I don't really celebrate birthdays, but
I've always thought like it's not your job to celebrate your own birthday. Everybody else got to celebrate you that day, not you.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's for me, like it's such a non-issue. I guess I never really celebrate holidays or birthdays that much. And my wife will get me, like for my birthday, usually my wife gets me a cake or something, and then we go out and do something for the day, which is what I suggest most people do. I mean, it's not even, you're not like throwing a big party. You're not going through a lot of effort, but obviously in your case, your wife isn't going to be around. So that doesn't help you, but
no. And see, like I will normally I forget my birthday. Well, not really. You don't really forget it, but like I normally I shoot a short film on my birthday every year. This is the first year I have not filmed on my birthday.
The
hell.
Interesting.
So this is the first year I have not filmed on my birthday, which is a little different. So I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do? Like, I go to the beach, but I don't want to be with all the homeless people. It's like homeless people and thoughts.
Move.
Like that's no ooh. We're not
Move.
cooming. We're not cooming over here.
Not move.
So
That's a good birthday present.
that's the goal actually. The goal is to move. Like probably gonna move twice though, but the first goal is to move up to Washington. That's my goal right now because it looks like she's gonna be up there for a little bit longer.
Washington State.
Yeah.
That's the STD capital right now.
No, I do not know that because I don't know
also,
those ridiculous.
It's the state with the
why would I
highest
need
body
to worry
count.
about that? Why would I need it? Well, I mean, I get that because I racked up my number up there, but
The highest body count. Wow.
Why would I need to know about that? I'm married. Why would I care about the STD capital of the world?
But you don't want your wife around thoughts.
No, she's around her mother.
I think she's saying after you move up there.
Well,
She's gonna have no friends.
So she has friends. She lived up there. She's from up there. That's where she's from.
Like, what do people do over there? They just like bang all day?
No. So, like right now, this is great paddleboarding season. Go on the lakes. Go paddleboarding. Right. In the wintertime, I don't know. They fucking stay. We stay inside because it's raining from like September to like May, year round. Let's see. Yeah, there's really nothing to do out there. There's really nothing. We just used to go to the gym. That's when I used to compete. Is when I lived out there. We would just be at the gym rats.
Yeah. I have a friend of mine who does like fly fishing and stuff. That's all he does in Washington State.
Yep. There's a lot of that too. A lot of hiking. I mean, there's tons of hiking. We did a lot of hiking. Yeah, so it looks like, might be out there for like a year. Well, it just looks like, her mom is going to need more help, and it looks like it's going to be a pretty long thing out there. And instead of having her keep on going back and forth, right? Luckily for me, like if I get hired onto a production, I could always come back to California, shoot the film, and then leave. I don't need to be out here. I'm not like there's not work like I have to go to a building or anything. I do editing, so I could do all the editing from my own computer, right? So that kind of keeps me remote, which is good. So yeah, it looks like that's what we're probably gonna do is shoot up there. And then the goal is to go to Tennessee. I've been wanting to go to Nashville. And now that Pearl's back in the States, I'm going to convince her to open up something in Nashville. So,
yeah.
Miami.
No.
Miami's too damn expensive, man. Like,
I can afford it.
It's way too damn expensive out there. Like, you guys pay out the ass.
For what?
Everything.
Only if you want insurance. We're all uninsured.
You could just play Russian roulette.
Yeah, that's what we do. I don't have health insurance. You think I can afford that?
I got VA medical insurance, so I'm covered for life.
I wouldn't go to the VAs here. No.
I wouldn't go to the VAs here. Like, trust me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to go to Miami, period.
So when I go to the hospital,
great place.
Anytime I've gone to the hospital is because like they have literally like ambulance me to the hospital. Like I will not go on my own to the VA hospital. Like I just like nope. I rather get shot.
We don't have homeless people.
Yeah, yes, you do. You have to have
not that much.
people.
Not that much. It has not.
You just lied to me. You just lied to me.
Just a little bit, and they always stay in this one little section. We don't even hang out over there. It's fine. They're not at the beach.
Well, see, the good thing about Nashville is it's like what? Only like a good 8-hour drive. Florida?
What, Miami?
No, to Florida.
Like 12.
Oh, Florida. Yeah, you can you can be in Florida. You can be in Orlando in like 8 or 9 hours.
See?
12.
So it's like a 12-hour drive. Man, that's like from Sacramento all the way to Los Angeles. That's a 12-hour drive right there.
Yeah, it is. That's no
So
shit.
I mean, that ain't nothing. I've done that several times. So I could always come and hang out. We could always go down there and hang out with you, Kat.
Or
and-
better,
and-
you could come to Nashville where normal people live.
Yeah. I'm like,
Gosh.
I'm good with that too.
But we can like do like stuff with like thoughts here. There's like
I don't
tons
want to
of
do
thoughts.
stuff with thoughts. Like, stop
Yeah.
bringing up the thoughts.
That's how you get the rating.
I have
Glenn.
given up the thoughts. I have given up the thoughts.
They're
all
not
right?
for you. They're for you to use to get ratings.
No,
I don't want to use
no,
thoughts.
you
at
don't.
all.
You don't put drugs in front of a former drug addict. Okay, you don't put thoughts in front of a former coomer. All right, you're just
Thoughts
not good
and
at
prayers.
a lot of those. So I want to get you guys' response because I was going to do my stream about whatever last night, but I have this video queued up. Unless you have something
go ahead.
to talk about.
Throw it up there.
All right. I think this is when like the chick does her ghetto. Hold on, let's just see.
Is this where she rage quits?
Yeah.
No.
It happens so many times where like at that point I would just like go.
This chick was annoying, by the way.
I
I
know.
would lose my voice. Just
I didn't even watch it till this morning, and I already knew it was
there was
annoying.
nothing I could say for him to actually stop what he was doing, so I would just say everything.
I have like a random one-off scenario question. If like a guy came into your life and he was pursuing you and he was a good man, and then this guy came back and he was like, "No, I want you," which one would you take?
Private chat.
At this point in my life, I'm going to say the new person.
Lies.
Only because every other moment of my life,
Let me
I've
speed
taken
this
him
up.
back, and it wasn't worth it. Every single time, it wasn't worth it because he still couldn't see me as someone who was worth being with. And I want someone new who can see me as like a fresh, beautiful soul, and they don't have.
Hold on.
What happened? What is she talking about?
I'm trying to start it.
Never look back again. Tell mommy.
Hold on. I'm trying to start it from when she goes up and they do them. Here we go.
Please. Never look back again. You can be close in proximity in hopes that he one day has a turnaround. And he's like, finally, Eureka, the light bulb went off. I was brushing my teeth this morning and ding, there it is. You're the girl of my dreams. I always knew it. Like, is that the Eureka you think is coming? Or?
Sometimes that is the goal. Because when
Was there any retribution from your end?
as in
Slashing tires, reputation destruction, anything like that?
the most I would do is I'm a very much of a not talk to you person, so I would just not talk to him. If I did talk to him, I would constantly scream at him. Like there would be
Here we
would not
go.
be able to communicate.
Here we
I would
go.
just be
This is
standing
it.
there screaming at him for hours, and then I would cry.
And she called him a bitch.
You would scream at him for hours,
Yes,
and he wouldn't get one word in.
No.
This was a like multi-hour monologue.
Yes.
All right, so fellas in the chat, I want to know, Grid. Also, this goes for you.
Sure, man.
If you ended up dating a girl that would respond like she's about to respond, what would you do?
Leave.
Stop talking. Kat.
Yeah, I mean,
Come on.
it's
Hold
there's only
on.
so much.
Just
you
watch
know?
what she does. And let's say she does this just one time.
Leave.
Stop it, Kat.
That's what
He
we would
wouldn't even
do.
respond. He'd just sit there playing Call
was
of Duty.
asking you.
Yes, and he sometimes
Wait, would he be on a video
You're the
game? while
girl.
you're
he
yelling
would
at
either
him?
be on the game or on his phone, or we would be outside in the middle of going somewhere. Sometimes we would be out places and he would talk to someone and I would grab him, make him leave,
What?
and I would yell at him the whole way home.
You would yell at him in public.
Yes.
Yikes.
The whole way home.
Yeah,
So I gotta say to whoever this mystery man is, sir, run away as fast as you can. Please.
See?
Never look back again. Tell mommy and little brother to stop having relationships with your possibly ex-girlfriends who may not have been the girlfriend, but that would be my recommendation. You know, and I know somewhere he's watching this or will be watching this, and he's thinking, man, I've tried everything. I've done everything I could possibly do. She calls my mom on Saturdays, bro. She calls her on Saturday.
I had an ex like that. I had an ex that was that crazy.
Okay.
I recently just blocked his mother, his brother, his sister, and him because I can't do this anymore. So yeah.
He can't do that shit either.
Jeez. I can't do
Wait,
that. What
okay,
are you talking about?
I want a 30-second demo.
Here we go.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play solitaire for hold on. All right.
I don't think you're ready.
Hold on. All right, look, I'm gonna play solitaire. All right, you just yell at me like,
all right, fellas. Again, if you got with the girl that reacts this way to you, this is how she is when she gets mad. What do you do?
how you yelled at him. Go ahead.
What are you doing? Why are you talking to them? I can't take you
What the
nowhere. That's
fuck?
my best
I missed
friend's
this part.
party. Come on. I literally am going to have to hear about this tomorrow. Please. No, don't say that. Don't say anything. Please be quiet. No, because you stay cheating. You stay acting like a hoe. I can't take you nowhere. You need to go home. Don't leave me. Where are you going? Come back. What is wrong with you? I don't know. I can't. No, be quiet. Stop. Every single time we go somewhere, we cannot go anywhere. We cannot go anywhere.
What the?
I can't take you anywhere. Please, can you please just act like you want to be with me, or we do not have to go places. We can deal with this inside, not outside.
Sorry, I was busy playing solitaire.
Whoa. Can we put the cuckoo?
Yeah, it's nuts, man. No way.
What do you guys do?
Is this what people say? Like, I want the roller coaster. I need to feel.
Like that right there was all kinds of crazy.
That was
all kinds of crazy.
That's a special moment.
It sounds. She could be like repeating what she heard when she was a kid.
No, she literally she'll tell you. Like the reason why she did that so well is because she did it off of memory. That's how she acted to dude. That's how she would act with her dude.
Nuts.
No wonder why he left her crazy ass.
Yeah, you can only do that one time and then never
No,
again.
you don't. No, you don't. You don't even get one time.
No, one time and then everybody leaves and you have no one to talk to.
Like you do that, then I'm gone. I'm out.
This doesn't match the hot crazy index though. You see what I'm saying?
She's not even hot.
Yeah, so how can you even think you can act like if she was a 10 out of 10?
Not even then.
What about the girl next to her?
Like, look, peace over pussy. All right? I'd rather have my peace than your pussy. Okay? At the end of the day. So if it gets to the point where, if that's how you behave, oh, yeah. No. You know what? I hate to see you go, but I love to watch you leave.
Sometimes you just need them to leave. Just leave.
Because that right there always, that type of behavior always ends up leading to someone's putting hands on somebody eventually. You know?
Yeah.
That level of violence always, that just ends up getting violent. Somebody gets violent, you know, and typically, the reason why she did it, she calls herself a brat, and she said she'll do that until she gets her way.
Yeah.
Dude wised up and he's like, you know what? I'm not giving into this anymore. She's not getting her way. That's why she doesn't even have him no more.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I mean, it's true.
Do women know that they're the behaviors that the things that they do when they're upset or if they throw a fit, right? When they're throwing I call it a BF, a bitch fit. When they're throwing their BFs, right? Do they know they are sabotaging the relationship? It's only so many bitch fits before a guy's gonna be like, yeah, I'm out.
That's true.
And women, this is what, and I think this comes with age. Grid, you might be able to second this, but when I was younger, I would put up with that kind of bullshit. I'd be like, yo, she's a fine piece of ass, like just she only does this once every 3 months. How bad could it be? Right?
Once every 3 months.
It's like only once every 3 months you got to worry about your car getting keyed, or the nails in your motorcycle tires, or just every once in a while. Like and only once every 6 months you may get a police call to your house and you don't even know that the police are coming over.
Right.
It's not that common. It's not that often, right? It's not an everyday thing.
Until it's an everyday thing.
But no, until you get to the point where you realize, like, yo, this chick doesn't even realize, like, because it escalates. It never just starts off with the police. It escalates, right? It's her yelling like that, throwing a fit.
True.
Right? And her getting all wild and crazy like that, throwing a fit, hoping to get her way. And then once that doesn't work for her anymore, then she escalates, right? Then it's the vandalism, right? Or damaging property.
Yep,
right?
That's true.
And then if that doesn't work after a while, it goes to using the law enforcement, calling the cops. Or it's not even her calling the cops. It's the fact that the neighbors call the cops, and all they hear is, I hear her screaming. I hear yelling, and I hear her screaming. I think something is going on. I think he might be hurting her, right? Because they don't hear you. And next thing you know, LAPD, open up. and you're like,
yeah,
yo, what's going on? How you doing, officer? Step outside. What's the problem? We have a disturbance. Is everything all right over here? Oh yeah, I'm good. The girlfriend's being a crazy bitch though, but I'm good. Like, this happens once every 3 months. Don't worry, officer. Right? Next thing you know, they call her out. She's out there, and then I feel scared. Right?
Yeah.
Now that's your ass, because the officer's gonna be like, hey, you're coming with us, or you better find some place to stay.
And that girl was definitely, she was off the chain. Did you see? And of course, I've only been able to watch little small parts of it. Did you see where she was talking about how she called her boyfriend a bitch? You're mute.
Yeah, that was gonna be my other talking point.
Yeah.
Was I was gonna play that clip too. But what, like, that's like, do you not know, like, ladies, let me just say something. Fellas, ladies, this is a public service announcement brought to you by yours truly. The day either one of you calls each other out of their name, and I mean, and I don't mean your birth name, because we know damn well that you stop using your birth name the moment you got together. It's always now, babe, sweetheart, honey, baby girl, daddy, something. It's always something.
Yeah.
They don't even call you your government name at home, right? So the day you call her out of her name and you like, you fucking bitch, right? Relationship's over. It's done. It's done. You have literally shown the signs that you no longer have respect for that individual.
Right.
Or he calls you a bitch. The moment she calls you a bitch, she's telling you she has no respect for you. So at that point, the relationship is done. It's done. Because unless you guys are going to put in the work to salvage that, which is going to be really hard, because you have to realize it's taken years to get you to that point where the respect has been, broken. How are you guys going to repair that? That takes a lot of years of overcoming, dealing with whatever pent up, bitterness and resentment that's there, that's been unspoken of. you're just better off letting it go. Let it burn. Be like Usher. Just let it burn.
Okay. I mean, I don't know, man. That chick was crazy. She was almost as crazy as the two Arab mix girls that were there next to the girl in a blue dress. The two that rage quit. They were like so argumentative in just a few. Like I didn't even watch that much of it, and they were like super argumentative. It was really crazy. So. Oh yeah, hey Glenn, I forgot to tell you. Siege is reminding me. I haven't heard from anybody.
All right, I'm calling Davrick.
Yeah, Davrick, the other fellow who was moving to Reno.
Well, he just got there.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he just got to Reno, so
yeah. I wasn't really super. I really just kind of expected him just to give me a call and say, "Hey man, I'm moving" or whatever. But and I haven't heard from Access Vegas at all. So
since they don't have a studio right now.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Did they get kicked out or what?
So the owners of that studio, so they were Access Vegas wasn't the same studio that I worked out of, right? Out there. So Access Vegas worked at Sticky Paws, and from what I understand, the owners of Sticky Paws stopped paying everybody. It hasn't paid them in months, and they just kind of shut down. The guy was a degenerate gambler, anyways. Like the guy that owned that studio,
Wow.
Yeah. And then I'll hit up Donnie right now. Oh, so you know who I'm gonna hit up? I'm gonna hit up the chick from Happy Wife School.
Yeah.
I got her number.
What Siege was saying this morning was pretty cool. I agree with that.
I'm gonna give her a call here in a little bit because I got her number.
Right.
I'm gonna give Donnie a call right now too.
I've got to get some stuff done before because I have to leave in the morning. So I was actually going to end the show a little early. Do you want to fire up a stream really quick? And
me not right now. I'm gonna do one.
All right.
I'll probably do one in about an hour or so.
Okay. Well, let me see who I can pop this over to because I've got to I got to get ready to leave tomorrow. I've got to actually take my wife's boat to it's an hour and a half or so away and put it in the water and put it back at our slip before I leave. So, and I had an accident yesterday, day before yesterday, where on the interstate I had a piece of plywood or something that somebody I guess had fallen off of a trailer or whatever, and it like hit the front bumper of the Jag and destroyed the bumpers all messed up. All of the sensors in the front are messed up. It's so it's got to go into the shop. So I'm bleeding vehicles right now. Yeah. Which is, I mean, it's fine. I mean, things happen. It's it's insured. Everything's gonna be great. But
that's something you don't want to have to deal with though.
No, I really don't want to deal with it. And they can't fix it to next week anyway. I can't even take it into the paint shop or the body shop until next week. But
that's a bummer.
Yeah. So, but it was.
Oh yeah, one of the other things I could do for my birthday, I could just go to Vegas.
Yeah, you just go to Vegas, go hang out.
Since you're gonna be out there anyways, I can just make a road trip.
Yeah.
I don't know. I still gotta decide. Figure it out.
Yeah, I get it.
But give me a call in a little bit. I should have an update for you.
Yeah. Is anybody live right now? Can somebody Siege? Is there anybody live out there right now?
Let me see.
Jim Bob is live. Okay.
Jim Bob live? Oh yeah.
Let me find. Yeah, because I gotta.
Yeah, I think I can't see anybody else that's live.
Yeah. Yeah, normally I go to 3, but unfortunately today I'm going to have to dip out early. I hate doing that. I was going to actually try and make it, but I'm keep getting you can see me looking at my phone. I keep getting not blown up per se, but
No
I have,
worries.
I'm getting messaged that, I'm running out of time. So it's okay. Is Pearl still streaming, or is she doing, what is she doing?
So she's working on her documentaries
Okay.
that she needs to do.
That's cool.
So as long as she's working, that's what her focus is right now. And once she gets that all situated, she'll be streaming again, she said.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
But, all right, I'm gonna hop off.
Yeah, hey, guys, I'm gonna Glenn's gonna hop off. I'm going to
give me a
end the
call a
stream
little
early
bit
today. And yeah, you can give me a call in a little bit when you're done with whatever you're doing.
Hey,
And,
Kat, stay cool.
Yeah, and get out of Miami. All right, guys, I'm going to send you over to Jim Bob. He's talking about some funny stuff right now. Everybody have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you soon. Bye, guys.